Now from the Se2 district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at Safeco Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Two great second basemen, Altuve and Cano, next on the show. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, center fielder George Springer.
Squared that one up just a little late. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Gamble has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number one.
Batting second here tonight.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Marwin Gonzalez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw in time at first for out number two. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder D. Gordon.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez coming in. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
The shortstop.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gene Segura. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Gordon rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. There's Robbie Cano now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Altuve is there for it. Makes the play, one away. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. For Cruz, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bregman is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Digging in, Mitch Haniger, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Into the box now, Evan Gattis. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. It got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
This one's down to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now batting, Carlos Correa. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gamble giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. He pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. Cano is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Dan Vogelbach. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pops this one up. Correa is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Digging in, Mike Zunino. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Verlander into his motion. 1-2 on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Correa takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Alex Bregman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. Gordon is right there, 1 down. Tyler White will bat next.
Designated hitter, Tyler White.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Tony Kemp.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tony Kemp is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Gamble. And that retires the side. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
D. Gordon.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Strike 2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
George.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Altuve. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Now here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Gamble is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Cruz.
This is foul right side. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance. Kyle
15,
Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Settling in now, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Kemp. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. He'll get it into second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Stepping up now, Dan Vogelbach. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Lays off 1-0. That misses 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Evan Gattis.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So striding in, Carlos Correa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Gamble moves over, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez. And he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the 1st pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Gene Segura standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gene Segura.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Gordon rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Kemp has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading off for
Alex
Houston.
Bregman. He'll
Third
start things
baseman,
out
number
now in the
2.
top half of the 6th.
Bregman.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Tyler White will bat
Designated hitter.
next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gordon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 18.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Your attention,
Derek
please.
Fisher will
Pinch
get the
hitting for
call to
Houston.
pinch hit here as we'll
Number
see what he can
21,
do with 2 out and the
Derek
base is empty.
Fisher.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Digging in once again, George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Hit back up the middle. To his left, Correa. And he's set down 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On its way is pitch number 75. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Lifted in the air to center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Three runs, 6 hits. And no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point.
Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jose Altuve goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Evan Gattis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Dan Vogelbach. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a looper to left. Gonzalez coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in to try. And again, Ben Gamel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Guillermo Heredia will come on now and pinch run here. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And the runner back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The catcher,
here now is Mike
3.
Zunino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Bregman is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, D. Gordon is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Gordon.
Now a hard liner toward short, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready once again. Yulieski Gurriel. He'll have the first crack at it here.
Yulieski Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gordon on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appealed down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting,
Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gene Segura standing in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
the shortstop, Gene Segura.
And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a flare out toward right center. Fisher moving forward. He's got it 1 away. Here's Bobby Cano now, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Gonzalez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
For Seattle,
Ready for another
hitter,
shot now. Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Verlander sets his sights. Coming at him with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over to the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. In now, Derek Fisher,
Leading off for
he'll be
Houston.
charged with trying to
Right
get
fielder,
on board, leading
Derek
off the ninth.
Fisher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here it comes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Now batting, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now. Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit toward the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Springer is on his way home, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The second base.
So we've got runners at the corner. Now action in the bullpen. As their closer starts to get loose out there. Edwin Diaz.
For the Mariners, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Now batting,
Evan Gaddis now standing in, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. A little over 47,000 fans on their feet here in Seattle. And that misses. 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
For the Astros, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Se2 Field, 47,116. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.